Moonfall spoiler-free review. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. And if you are not new, welcome back. This will be a spoiler-free review for Moonfall. This movie just released today in theaters. So go ahead and check it out if you're trying to go to the theaters to see something new. But we're going to get into my thoughts and opinions on this movie right now. This movie, it's a CGI fest for sure. Again, no spoilers, but this movie is about basically what happens when the moon gets out of orbit. What kind of things can happen, what world-ending events, basically. This is like the end of the world, because when this moon gets out of orbit so far to where it'll just collide with the Earth. And we've seen this in the trailers. There's a lot of cool visual effects, though. A lot of tidal waves, a lot of gravitational pulls with the Earth and the cement, and gravity waves even with the water in the oceans. It's pretty fun when it comes to the action and the CGI here. But outside of the CGI and action, this movie's ridiculous. Bro, this movie is ridiculous. I have to tell you right now, this movie is one of the most ridiculous. This is like Fast and Furious type of ridiculous, but to a whole nother level. And that doesn't even make sense, because we know what Fast and Furious is. This shit is crazy. The decisions that characters are making. The dialogue is some of the just most stale, bland dialogue I've ever heard in a movie. And it's coming from Halle Berry. She did not do that good in this movie. I'm sorry. Halle Berry did not do that well in this movie. Even Patrick Wilson, a really good actor in Aquaman, still did not give too good of a... He was the best actor in this movie, but he still didn't get pull out the performance like we want. John Bradley, he was funny, but still. Actually, you know what? He was pretty solid for what the character he was. He was the most believable for the character that he was. Everybody else kind of was up in the air. But yeah, this movie's premise with the moon coming out of orbit, this alien species, it's next level ridiculousness. And the way that these characters come together and plan out how to stop this coming apocalypse, they just say so many things that don't make sense. they say it in such a smart way, and it still just makes absolutely no sense. But you're just on this ride. You're having a fun time flying in these rockets, watching the action go down, learning of the lore, I guess, of the history about the moon and the world. This is I wouldn't say flat Earth, but everybody that believes the moon landing was fake, and that all those types of people, this is their dream movie come to life. This movie was made for you. If you don't believe the moon landing was real, if you don't believe in certain things when it comes to how science and space is real, this is for you. Go out here, get your movie in, have a good time in the theater. This might be your favorite movie if it's confirming your beliefs. But right here again, you see the CG. There's a lot of ridiculous shit, bro. Driving off cliffs, hitting rocks like that. Oh, this shit is crazy, but it's fun. You just after you accept it, bro, just have fun, because this shit is wild. There's scenes where trees fall on people. They don't get broken ribs or broken legs or nothing. They just wait for a gravitational wave to come by to help lift the tree off of them. They get up and they start running. It don't matter what goes on in this movie, bro. Everybody lives. I don't even know how much people die in this movie across the world. I'm sure people had to have died, because this movie is apocalyptic as fuck. World destruction, but you don't feel the mass death like you would, in the your 2012 movie that came out in 2009, or even San Andreas, and that was just like Los Angeles. Movies like that, Independence Day. Here, you just don't feel it like that, but they try hard to show you the destruction. It looks nice. But besides that, there's a lot of stuff to spoil when it comes to the plot. But there's this alien species has some connection to the moon, and throughout the movie, we're learning what the connection is exactly, how to stop it, how to stop the moon from coming into contact with the planet and getting it back into its orbit, and what this alien species is, what it has to do with the moon. And again, it's ridiculous. Everything is ridiculous. The explanations, the plot, the history. It's pretty crazy. And it flips everything upside down on what modern science is, modern history, even religion, everything you can think of about life and just the world and space and the universe. It's throws it all out the window and it creates something new. And if that sounds interesting, you know, have a good time. Michael Peña's in here. I forgot about that. He has a small role, a little funny. This wasn't a comedic role for him specifically, though. Again, the acting was not the best. Story's not that strong. The action and CGI, the planetary action, all that is the strongest thing it has going for it. If I were to give this movie a rating, I'm gonna go C-. I'm gonna go C-. I saw it in IMAX, and it was for free, so it might have something to do with my rating, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But C-. You know, it's still fun, I guess. It was still fun, I guess. It was entertaining. I'll say that. I don't know how long it was, to be honest, but it was entertaining. It kept me entertained. So at the end of the day, freak it, bro. C-. Let me know what y'all thought in the comments down below. I'm just a guy with a camera and a mic, and I'm out. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong. Just a little subscribe. Subscribe is my I don't see nothing wrong. Go ahead and hit that like button. Oh, you know I like that. Oh, now you better hit subscribe. Oh, bitch, you gonna die.